I am Rachel Kabue. I am the founder of the Nairobi Feline Sanctuary, and here we rescue and shelter cats from the streets, from people's homes. I mean the stray cats that walk into people's homes. We trap them and bring them here for shelter. Of course, some take time to know each other, which is okay. Yeah. Currently, we have 347, but that number keeps changing. Sometimes this goes up. In a day, we can get 10. In a day, maybe we can adopt out 3 or 5. So that number is never constant. Everybody has a name. Usually, if when they come in, we are able to see their personality almost instantly, and we give an appropriate name. In 2011, I traveled to India. I wanted to learn more about yoga and that kind of spirituality. So when I went there, we were taught about the 8 limbs of yoga, and the first limb is ahimsa. I mean, non-cruelty. So I mean that it instantly opened my eyes to what's happening to the animals in the world and in my country, my locality, my neighborhood. So I mean I started noticing the cats have it worse than all the other animals, because I mean people just throw stones and believe all kinds of things about cats, that maybe cats are used for witchcraft or such things. So I mean, I knew that is not true, so I started rescuing these cats into my house. Yeah, I was living in Nyayo Estate. At one point I had, the neighbors, they would bring the stray kittens. So at one time I had 23. So I decided that there were too many for one small household. So I decided to form this shelter. We moved in here in 2020, January. We started with a very small shelter, but we have expanded it as the cats increase. And even now we are planning to move to a bigger land, because we have so many cats now. And sometimes we have to say no to some cats. And as our motto is, we welcome all cats. We don't want to say no, so we are planning to move to a bigger place. I feel like we are doing something for the animals, but still I also feel like we are not doing enough, because we don't have the right equipment, the right resources, but we are making it work with what we have. So I feel good about that. Okay. Here is a day room. This is where they sit during the day, and when it's hot outside they can come in, or if it's raining, but mostly during the day they're outside. Here is one of the sleeping areas. They can either sleep here, or if they are very vulnerable, they can sleep inside the units. Mostly we depend on the goodwill of the members of the public. When they learn about us, they do help us with cat food. Like that one gentleman, he gives us a lot of cat food. And because they know what they are doing, they tend to give us the best. That's why you can see the cats are very healthy. For cat litter, we also get donations from well-wishers, and we supplement with wood shavings. Yeah. 90% of my income, sometimes more, goes to the sanctuary, because we do not have any other stable source of income for the sanctuary. And I have to do that because the cats will not understand that nobody donated food, so we are going to wait until tomorrow. No, they have to eat every day. They have to be served by people every day, and those people have to be paid. So that's how I have to spend my income in the sanctuary. As a vegan, we don't use animals for anything, even emotional support, because we believe they don't give. There's no way for them to give consent. and we believe in animals being free to express their own natural behavior and live a natural life. So I do not use cats as companions. I am rescuing and sheltering them and let them live their best life. If a cat doesn't want to be carried, I let them be. But at the end of the day, they get their food, they get the emotional support they need, but we don't use them for anything. I have heard people talking about that the ladies, especially the single ladies, they they use cats to replace partners in their lives. I don't know if it's true, but I don't. If it happens, I don't think it's correct.